I know, but I'm sure something you could piece it together or follow with the marathon as a whole, but still, we're keeping things vague for that. So what could Ansem be talking about? I don't know. And oh, who is? Someone's here at this place, but technically this is considered a part of Twilight Town right now, but this is actually a new world.
There goes our ride.
Controller reconnect, please. So yeah, this is actually a new world called the Mysterious Tower. And let's see if I can get these touches without triggering. That's over there. The big guy. Nope, there's a chest on the other side I'm probably gonna have to grab later.
What's going on?
I sent some of my lackeys inside to see if the master in this here tower's as big and tough as they say. Word is he's a real powerful sorcerer, which would make him the perfect bodyguard for me. See, it don't matter how tough he is. Once he's a heartless, he'll do as I say.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
They're those things that come out of the darkness in folks' hearts. Why, with all those heartless at her side, my dear friend Maleficent is gonna conquer everything. And since I got me a debt to pay, I'm going round to a bunch of different worlds and building an army of heartless, special for her. Oh, why am I talking to you pipsqueaks anyway? Go on, Scram. I'm behind schedule as it is.
You ought to find something nicer to do.
Oh, says who?
Yeah, look who it is.
Oh, it's you.
It's
Pete?
yeah, Pete.
What are you two Nimrods doing here?
What are you doing here?
You know him?
We sure do. Pete's been causing trouble for ages. His Majesty banished him to another dimension a long time ago. I wonder how he escaped.
You want to know how, eh?
Yeah, there's a little
Well,
inconsistency
busted me
there.
out, that's how. And now your world, no, all the worlds are gonna belong to yours truly. Cause Maleficent's gonna help me conquer them.
Maleficent.
Yeah, it was actually
Huh.
Queen Minnie that banished him, if you remember Birth by Sleep.
Oh, what are you laughing at? Why, Maleficent's power is so great that...
She's toast.
Huh?
Sorry, but Maleficent can't help you now.
What do you mean? You! So
Not
you're
Mickey.
the ones that did it.
Well, we might have had something to do with it.
Yep, we got rid of Maleficent.
Heartless Squad, round up!
And Loco is back at last, the Heartless. Oh, what, just shadows? That's all you're gonna send at me? Alright then. Nah, there's no treasures here on that side. Oh well. And finished. Oh right, I need to equip an ability. I'm gaining EXP, right.
You just wait. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, messes with the mighty Pete.
So,
You're not mighty at all.
Pete, who lives in this tower anyway?
Oh, you don't know, eh? Well, it's old Yen Sid. Of course, he's probably a heartless by now.
Master Jensen lives here?
Yen Sid. There's a name we haven't heard in this series for a while for the marathon's sake.
Yen Sid is the king's teacher.
Wow, sounds powerful.
Yeah, and I'm getting make that clear. There, because they showed it in Birth by Sleep. He is Mickey's teacher. He is the one that taught it. So you know who Yen Sid is, folks. Don't like. I wonder who Yen Sid is. No, you know. And King's teacher, it easily connects to who it is, especially with all these hats. These sorcerer-like hat lights things. The very sorcerer hat theme. Because Mickey, it was Yensid. Because if Yensid was Mickey's teacher, that would make Mickey the apprentice. I am totally not hinting at this. For those that are new and not following along with the marathon as a whole. Either way. That's all of them here, so let's go onward and upward to the tower's top. While eliminating Heartless as we go. Yep, here we go again. Ow. I will not die to shadows. Not when I'm level 8. Come on, is this all you got, buddies? Nice work, Donald. Anyway, let's continue on. Righty. Alright, and in we go. Oh look, something new. It's a soldier.
A soldier is one who fights.
Alexa, stop! God. Dang it. She always mistakes. Oh. And there's some reaction commands there, because even enemies, as you know, have reaction commands. Wow, Donald, you're half dead.
Kids haven't changed one bit.
Well, it's a good thing we're on the job then.
So, the worlds aren't at peace after all?
Not entirely yet. Sort of. Maybe-ish. Whatever. We're getting to that bit. And we're almost at the top. Ow. Yep. And now here we are, finally at the top to meet Yen Sid. And really, you think he'd become heartless?
Master Jensen, it's an honor.
Hey there.
Show some respect.
Yeah, they've met Yen Sid before. Come on, you don't have to do that, guys.
So, you are Sora. Now then, have you seen the king yet?
Yes, we did, Master, but we didn't get a chance to talk to him.
Yes, The king has been quite busy of late. Therefore, it would seem that the task of instructing you three falls upon my shoulders. You have a
Yeah, it's
perilous
still hard to
journey
believe this guy was a
ahead of you.
Keyblade master in
You
this
must
game
be well
series.
prepared.
You mean we have to go on another quest? I was looking forward to finding my friend Riku, so we could go back to the islands.
Yes, I know. However, everything in your journey, Sora, is connected. Whether you will find your way home to the island, whether you will return alone or with your friend, and whether or not the islands will still be there. And the key that connects them all is you, Sora.
I'm the key?
Yep. Yep, we got another adventure ahead of us.
Chosen wielder of the Keyblade, you are the key that will open the door to light.
Oh boy, reading.
This book contains valuable knowledge you will need for your journey. Study it carefully.
And study it we will. In a sec. Give me one moment though.
Once you have finished,
I need to
you
take
will
care of
speak
one
the enemies you will surely confront.
thing. So hold on, folks. Alright, we're back. And oh shit, what the hell? When did my laptop get like that? Okay. That was an emergency note that... Sorry folks, oh geez, that... We're okay. Laptop is charging, that startled me for a sec, oh geez. Yes. Each journey gives rise to a chance encounters, and each encounter brings forth a fail. When a fail leads to a journey, the world opens their heart. There are those chosen by the light and those ensnared by darkness. Friends who share the same bonds, though the paths may differ. When you doubt the path trod thus far, when the hand you held is lost to you, gaze anew at the heart that once was. All the answers are within. And this was actually mentioning about chain of memories, I think. But it's very vague. But yeah, we don't really need to read all of this. But the one thing we do need to get is this chest here,
Okay.
as it gives us the map of the tower, which is questionable why we need it because it's such a small tower. Yep. Let's just advance on.
Wait a sec. How come the Heartless are still running around?
Your past endeavors did prevent an immense effusion of Heartless from the Great Darkness. Make no mistake about that.
Yes, our efforts were
However,
not in vain.
The Heartless
Sort of.
are darkness made real, and darkness yet lingers in every heart. The Heartless are fewer, but while darkness exists in a single heart, it will be difficult to eliminate them.
Gorge, that must mean if everybody's heart was full of light, them heartless would go away.
Yeah, but it's not as easy as it might seem.
Now, it is time to speak of the enemies that you will encounter.
Alright, now we're gonna learn about all the enemies of this game. I always knew you were evil, Donald! Ow.
If one such as you, Donald, yields to the darkness in their heart, they too will become a heartless.
At least the pure blood variety.
The heartless are always lurking and ever seeking to capture new hearts. Never let your guard down. Now then.
And here's what we saw.
At times, if someone with a strong heart and will, be they evil or good, becomes a heartless, the empty shell they leave behind begins to act with a will of its own. An empty vessel whose heart has been stolen away. A spirit that goes on even as its body fades from existence. For you see, no bodies do not truly exist at all.
Yep.
No bodies may seem to have feelings, but this is a ruse. They only pretend to have hearts. You must not be deceived.
Yeah, nobody's can't feel.
They don't exist.
Now then, the being you see before you is known as a dusk. They are the most common form of nobody. But there are others, some larger, some with frightening and unique powers. Be
Yeah,
vigilant.
like the assassins.
On your journey, you will meet an alarming number of dusks. They will all attempt to do you harm. Still, they are nothing but empty shells, destined to return to darkness. But
Oh boy, and now comes the big one.
the beings you see before you now are different. These powerful nobodies have formed a group called Organization 13. It commands the lesser nobodies.
Organization 13.
Yep.
While Heartless act on instinct, nobodies function in a higher manner. They can think and plan, and it seems they are working towards a goal. What that goal is, we do not know.
Yeah, those of you following the marathon know the goal, but
The king sensed the danger and journeyed forth to fight it.
yeah, now we already have our
Dark
next
Realm's
antagonist.
Keyblade, and with it closed the door. Now he's traveling from world to world, fighting the Heartless as he seeks the answer to the riddle of the Nobodies and Organization 13.
Then I guess we better go find the king first.
What route could he be?
Well, we won't know till we look.
Yeah, and the king must know where Riku is, because the two of them were together in the realm of darkness when we closed the door. You know, after defeating Ansem.
So, before you go, you will need more suitable traveling clothes. Those look a bit too small for you.
Yeah, no shit.
Through there, you'll find 3 good fairies. If you ask, they'll create for you appropriate garments.
Oh boy.
Gosh, Sora, you sure are growing fast.
I guess.
Yeah. He's finally outgrown his old outfit, as you already know. Here we go. The 3 good Aries. Finally meeting them again.
Me, you guys, Riku, and the King. I don't care who this organization is or what it's planning. With the 5 of us, I mean, 6 of us, there's nothing to worry about.
Wait, where's
right?
the 6th? Who's he counting for the 6th? Yeah, blasting Fluis. Also, let's take a look at some of these mirrors. Interesting. Okay, now let's get on with it.
Well, look who's here, dears. Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Oh, if you're looking for clothes, you've come to the right place.
I'll do the designing.
Oh dear.
Oh, that will never do.
Oh,
Really?
now, dears.
But don't you like this better?
Like, why is she getting in on this?
Hold on.
Are you certain?
Blue.
Jeez, you 3. Ah, it's a blasted Raven
Did
again.
you just decide?
Oh, well.
Or Crow, whichever one it is. Don't care.
All right, then. Together now, dears. And no more squabbling.
Yep, here we go. This is more like it.
My.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, yes. He does look very dashing.
Now, those aren't ordinary garments.
They have very special powers.
Now we're getting into
Take the orb, dear.
And watch what happens.
the new mechanic of this game.
Whoa!
Whoa.
And look,
Two keyblades.
This journey's going to be twice as difficult as your last.
Your garments also have other powers. But you'll have to discover what they are as you continue on your journey.
yep,
Okay,
this
I'll do my best.
is
Thanks a lot.
something new known as the drive
And
forms.
there's something else for you from Master Yen Sid. Oh, boy!
And we get the Star Seeker Keyblade, which increases our combo count by 1 when equipped. So yeah, to explain the drive forms, like the drive command is the guard, not guard, gauge right there. Whenever we want, we can click Valor form right here, and well, each form requires party members to be in the party, except for one. Valor form requires Goofy to be alive at all times in the actual battling party. Right, that is something cool, that if the characters bump into each other, they actually talk. These NPCs. But if we press Valor form right here,
Give me strength.
we enter a new form for battle with new attacks, and the form gauge starts to decrease. When it hits 0, or when you hit revert, you'll go out of it. Basically, the gauge there needs to be at a certain point amount in order to activate your forms at all times. Meaning to enter Valor form, you always need the max of 3. You will get more dry form gauge amounts, but for now we only got 3. And there is some tricks you can to regaining your form gauge. Like, if you enter a room like this, I believe, if you enter a room where your party's not following you, your form gauge will automatically be refilled to max. Or if you use a save point and just, I believe, exit the game or you leave the world. Also, it does affect the cutscenes, as you see here. Yeah, this scene is new to only Final Mix. If you find stuff like that, like this here, you'll get some pretty much puzzle pieces, which you can then use in Jimmy's journal via... Oh, now it's telling us also about our abilities, which allows me to actually go into... yeah. So yeah, new thing for the equipment, like if you see Valor here, this is where your Keyblade for Valor form will go. Right now we just have Star Seeker. But we will get more Keyblades in time. Right now Star Seeker is going to be our go-to. And for abilities, Valor form has its complete own set. You cannot unequip any of Valor form's abilities though, but something here is the growth ability. Forms actually can be leveled up as well, and as you level them up, not only will high jump increase, and you might get new abilities for that form, but yeah, high jump will increase, and eventually you'll get to the point that Sora himself can equip that form's growth ability. And you could check it in the stats here. Each form requires a different form of gaining EXP. You can't just, like, be in that form, kill enemies, and get EXP. No, that's not how it works. For Valor form's case, you need to pretty much... You get 1 point of experience for each attack. So every attack we land on an enemy, here is 1 point of EXP. And the good thing with these forms, 0 EXP ability does not affect them. So you can realistically level up these forms by just bashing the hell out of enemies. And as for the picture thing, if we look here for the pieces, not there. If we look here for puzzle mode, we can then see this here. We can then move places. We can move and grab the pieces, yada yada yada. And your basically goal is to then try and complete the puzzle. We don't have many other pieces though, so the more we get for those pieces around the world, the better. And you will get rewards for completing the puzzles. I'll be doing that off screen, so you don't have to see them. Don't worry. But I will make note of ones I completed. Anyway, let's go. Anyway, there are more forms you can get, and the mirrors actually tie into what forms you'll get, except for one. But I'll be explaining each form as we advance through the game. Valor form is your pure physical attack form. Focus on hard-hitting combos. And you cannot use magic at all in Valor form, so be note of that.
Now, just a moment.
Yeah, we got the
Because
gummy
of your
ship
previous
back.
endeavors, the worlds have returned to their original states. That means the pathways between them have disappeared.
Yep. We lost the pathways
Do
in
not
between.
fear. If what the king suspected proves true, the worlds have prepared new pathways along which you may travel. These pathways may be utilized by unlocking special gates. How these gates are opened, I'm afraid I do not know.
Yep.
However, the Keyblade will serve as your guide. When a beam of light radiates from the Keyblade, return to the gummy ship.
Yep.
Though the worlds may seem far apart and out of reach, they nonetheless remain connected by invisible ties, as do our hearts.
Our hearts are connected.
That is correct.
Got it.
But be warned, as you proceed, the Heartless and the Nobodies will be using their own paths, corridors of darkness to travel from world to world.
So, yep.
They may be attempting to link these dark pathways to the gates between the worlds.
So,
Now
yep.
then,
The paths are closed, but we can unlock new pathways as we travel the worlds.
go forth, Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Everyone is waiting.
Okay, let's get going.
Master Yensid.
We sure do appreciate the help.
Yep. And that is it for Jensen now. We won't be seeing him again until much later in the series.
My goodness, what's that?
Oh boy.
Haven't we seen this somewhere before?
Yes, dear. I wonder whose it was.
Malefa!
Don't.
No, mustn't remember her name. Oh dear.
Yeah, this is kind of.
She was a mean old witch. Oh no, the memories are coming back. What'll we do? Oh, what'll we do?
Yep, the memories of her are reviving her.
Oh, whatever shall we do? Perhaps we should tell Master Yensid.
Yes, that's what we must do. Hurry.
Maleficent!
Yep, she is returned. She just needed memories of someone from her home world.
Howdy, Sora. How you doing?
Yep, good to see these two again.
Engineers here, ready for duty. Chip and Dale. Happy flying!
But yeah, we're not gonna be doing much flying yet with the gummy ship yet, but
That's no good.
guess what?
Wait, I think it's a world we know.
We do have gummy ship customization. Which we can only do when we go to new worlds, but more on that in a bit. Let's land back in Hollow Bastion. God, it's been a while since we've been to this world. It's good to be back.